Alright, rearranged my quick select, and I realized something. That while I did have the bouncer and the plasma coil, you know, the problem is that even with the PDA, once those things run out of ammo, there was no way I was going to replenish them anyways, so I needed to add these weapons right here. So, let us get on with it and fight the Bio-Obliterator.
We're too late.
Get in!
Or maybe we're not going after the final boss. Don't tell me we have more Ranger missions. No, there's no way. We got a trophy already for doing all the Ranger missions.
There it is! Nefarious has already initiated the launch sequence. If that thing gets into space, Velden won't have a chance.
That's not gonna happen.
I don't want to live anymore! Oh god. And with the fact that I'm actually kind of low on health right now, one of these could probably kill me. Although just circling around them should be enough to avoid all damage. Good.
You again? You will pay for your insolence, you miserable rodent. You'll regret...
Sorry, Nefarious. Your flight's been canceled.
Lawrence! Lawrence? Lawrence!
How can I be of assistance?
Annihilate him!
Just kidding. You've reached my holographic voicemail. Leave your name and a brief message. Ta-ta!
Fine. I'll do it myself.
If you want something done right, you gotta do it yourself. And oh my god, he's got clones. Agents of Doom. Mega Turret. Spam them all out. What else do I got? Decimator. Spam the hell out of him. What the hell? No, actually that's kind of short range. I can avoid that easily. Destroy him. That's doing a lot of damage and he hasn't really hit me once yet. Am I really this worried about the boss fight? Would you have it any other way? As soon as I say I haven't taken a hit, I take a hit. I don't like these rings because they're hard to predict.
I am defeated. I have no choice but to throw myself on your mercy.
Really? I mean, that's right, Nefarious. Your reign of terror is finally...
Sucker!
Was he just flying? Since when did Nefarious learn how to fly? But wait, is this really what I've been worrying about this entire time, this boss fight? That wasn't that tough. I mean, the bombs that he was throwing at me, yeah, sure, those damaged for quite a bit and they were kind of hard to predict, but aside from that, it wasn't really that bad. Even if it was only one phase of the battle. So I really don't know what I'm worried about. Everyone's been saying, oh, this boss fight's so hard, you're gonna need the $1 million armor, and you're gonna need all your weapons at level 5. So far, it doesn't seem like that's the case. A couple of Devastators, and he's pretty much a wimp. Oh god. No. Avoid. 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 Okay, now here, now I'm getting to be a bit of a... Now, I can't even speak right now. Now is getting to the point where it looks like it might be a challenge. Yes, indeed. Health. Get it. Take cover behind this giant robotic leg. I don't like the look of this. No. There's health over there. I must get to it. Shield Charger. And I do not trust touching that laser beam because even though it normally turns enemies into squishies into robots, I have a strong suspicion that's going to be a one-hit kill on me and I won't even get a cutscene where Ratchet turns into a robot. He's just going to die. Yeah, I doubt I can snipe him from, like, right here. He's got that force field around him, so not even going to bother trying. And the time it takes me to actually enter first-person mode and shoot at him, he's going to kill me with this ray of his. So it's best that I avoid it at all costs. See, Nefarious isn't the tough guy, it's all his little minions around here that keep shooting at me. That's where I'm going to end up dying from. One more that way. I don't know why I'm actually going after them and killing them. Well, I guess that way they can't come from behind and backspawn me, backshoot me, whatever. I'm just pretty much covering my bases right now, making sure I'm safe. Get him. You know what? I'm kind of tempted. No, I don't have the Infector on my quick slot, do I? So never mind. I was gonna infect him and turn him into an ally. Oh, the PDA is gonna save me so much. Buy more Annihilator? Yeah, I mean, as long as I have the Annihilator, this doesn't seem to be that bad. Annihilator plus Shield Charger equals instant win. Who cares about armor? And even more health. The Rangers! Holy crap! They actually decided to help me out. I'll be damned. Totally not expected that. Considering how many times they chicken out on me, it's nice to actually see them on my side for once. No, actually, before I go into that area, let me get this health. Okay. Much better. Now I feel safe. Yeah, those almost never hit me. Did I actually fully stock up on Decimator? No, I did not. So, might as well now. And just for the hell of it, a couple of mega turrets down. Because this looks like a battlefield. Yes, it is. And minions. No, not the damn circle bomb thing. I don't like that because it's hard to predict. And it's so damn fast. Okay, I gotta say, this is a lot more difficult than the Furby boss fight, but it's nowhere near as difficult as the Drek fight. Especially with the PDA. You know what, just because I feel like I'm over-abusing the Annihilator and the PDA, let's go after a couple of Plasma Coil shots. Oh god, he's up in there. Can't hit him anymore. No! Can't hit him. No, wrong weapon. Mega turret. Mega turret. Throw a couple of these down. Hopefully he doesn't drop any more bombs on me. Missiles I can handle. They're easy to avoid. But it's those damn bombs. Because they have such a huge radius of damage. Oh, he's back on the ground. Good. What do we want to kill him with? Because it looks like he's about dead. No, there's the bombs again. I knew it was coming. Yeah, I guess kill him with a bouncer. Oh my god! Which one's the real one? Which one is the real one? Hopefully the Mega Turret knows and it'll actually lock onto the real one. It is indeed. That one's the real one. Did we just win?
Lawrence!
Oh, is this important, sir? It's almost time for my solo.
Begin the transformation!
I call it Base Odyssey.
Now, Lawrence!
If you insist.
Quark! Well, I'll be. Quark actually came to save the day. Kudos to him. And you know, this actually was not the robot I was expecting. With all those robotic parts down on the battlefield, I was fully expecting him to just magnetize them all into one gigantic mech and fight me with that, but I've been wrong many times before. Not the first time. But I'm kind of tempted to say I hope there's another phase of this boss battle, but at the same time, if I die, I don't want to have to repeat the first phase again. But I mean, all I'm doing right now is just circling around him, and he's already down to a third health, and he hasn't even whipped out any new moves yet. I mean, where are his lasers? You cannot be a final robot boss without laser beam eyes. I mean, hell, even Drek had laser beams on his robot. Alright, so I'll repeat what I said a few minutes ago. Did we win?
Oh, the humiliation! Defeated by squishes! Oh, I'll never live this down!
Warning. Reactor detonation in 60 seconds.
Lawrence, engage the teleporter.
Would you care to specify a destination, sir?
Who cares? Just get us out of here.
Time's up.
What? That wasn't even close to 60 seconds!
Bye-bye.
We're live from the star-studded premiere of the latest Holo film in the Secret Agent Clank series. The atmosphere is positively electric as thousands of fanatical fans clamor for a glimpse of their favorite celebrities.
Agent Clank, it seems your luck has finally run out. The time has come to say goodbye. Your tricks won't do you any good this time, Agent Clank. I have been waiting for this moment a long time, and now I am going to blow you into a million pieces! Get this thing off me!
Well, he got that monkey off his back. Do not even think about it.
Gotta say, I really enjoyed that game. It's kind of weird though that they put me back in that armor for the ending cutscene though. Doesn't really make much sense. Anyways, as far as the difficulty of that final boss, it was definitely a lot more intense than the Furby fight, but nowhere near as tough as Drek. Then again, I guess that's mostly because I had that PDA and I was kind of abusing it with the Annihilator, so that kind of made it a little bit easier. And then the mech fight, the final phase, that was just insultingly easy. That was on the lines of the Furby. But anyways, before I go on to the entire review of the Ratchet & Clank series, I want to get this one thing out of the way now because I know I'm going to have a lot of people asking this. Yes, I will be getting on to Ratchet & Clank Deadlocked about the first part of May, because in April I have some other things I need to take care of first. I need to edit Sly 3, I need to finish up Infamous 2, and I need to edit the Christmas special that's long overdue. And then after Deadlocked, you know, Size Matters, Secret Agent Clank, the Future Trilogy, and then All for One. But from the first 3 Ratchet & Clank games alone, I would honestly dare say that Ratchet & Clank is my favorite platforming series of all time, and that says a lot. I mean, that's above Sly Cooper, that's above Jak and Daxter, that's above Banjo-Kazooie, hell, that's even above Mario. I mean, it's a combination of the quirky style, the comedy, the platforming, the adventure. It had so many different aspects that I absolutely love, but it just all came together in a way that made it, I'm not going to say perfect because it did have its flaws, but just so damn impressive. And I'm not just saying this stuff to say it. If you actually watch my playthroughs, you will know if I do not like a game because I will make it known. And you are very hard-pressed to find any such instances of that in my 3 Ratchet & Clank playthroughs. That is mostly because of the fact that I enjoyed the game so much. The only time you will see me complaining is, mostly due to a minor annoyance, is the races of Ratchet 1 and Ratchet 2, mostly because I don't care for racing games all that much. That's it. And even with my distaste for races, I can still say that they were well done. Now, as for how I would rate them, first place would be an obvious up your arsenal, mostly because 1 had the secondary quick slot, it had a lot of improvements upon the other games, more stuff to collect, There was no racing, although at the same time, it didn't have any space battles, which is what I really enjoyed about Going Commando. So in that aspect, it kind of lowers a little bit, but not enough to really impact the rating. The one thing I do say that Going Commando in the first game had over this one was the titanium bolts and the collectibles. They actually served more of a purpose. In this game, all they did was just unlock more skins. Personally, I didn't really care for that. I would have preferred if it would have unlocked more mods for the weapons or done something else. The skill points in the first two games, those were what unlocked skins. In this one, the skill points just unlocked alternate skins for your ship, and cheats. I just wish they would have done more with the collectibles in that essence for up your arsenal. And then there were also even more collectibles with the trophies and whatnot. And even talking about skill points, it was a lot easier to get the skill points in this game than the first two. Now for second place, it's very close, but I'd probably say Ratchet & Clank 1 edged out for second place, mostly because that's what introduced the games. Although the whole mod system, with the shock and the poison and all that for Going Commando, was a definite improvement on the first game, so very close second. And I cannot wait until I can get to the future trilogy because there's supposed to be even more customization then. But again, Insomniac did a great job on this game. They've done a great job in the Ratchet & Clank series. And now that they've announced the HD collection, I really hope it sells well. That way they may have a chance of creating even more Ratchet & Clank games in the future. Now as far as the bonus videos are concerned, that's probably going to be a couple weeks from now because I have a lot to do to prepare for that. But the bonus video, of course, is going to be including the Insomniac Museum, all of the titanium bolts and trophies that I missed, maybe some multiplayer if it's still working, and then, of course, the Quarktastic Challenge. No sheeps or ducks were harmed in the making of this game, except for that one sheep, but he deserved it.
What do you mean we can't teleport to a planet?
I'm afraid we're well out of range, sir. Perhaps if you had bothered to specify a destination...
When will we be in range?
Oh, I'm sure something will come along in, say, 5 or 10,000 years.
Ah! I don't believe this! Now what?
I don't suppose you can play drums.
I'm surprised he didn't break into his soap opera thing. Congratulations, Ratchet, on defeating Dr. Nefarious. At this point, you can warp back to before you beat him, blah, blah, blah. Yeah, we're going to time warp because that's going to make it a lot easier to collect those missing titanium bolts and do everything else we need to do in the bonus video. Though I'm pretty sure I'm going to have to go to challenge mode anyways later to get the Rhino. Let's do the time warp again. It's just a jump to the left. But anyways, I hope you enjoyed the game, and I will see you next time when we do the bonus video, and then in May, when I get to Deadlock. So until then, adios.